let's do an update, a post-mastectomy update. Let me say that this has been one of the hardest things I have ever done. I had a C-section with my daughter Maisie, and I thought, okay, what can be worse than like a C-section recovery? Like, I got through that. Like, I'll get through this. Obviously, I'm getting through this, but holy shit, this is far harder. I can hardly do, at least for the first week, and yesterday marked a week, but hardly do anything for myself. Up until yesterday, I finally have been able to, like, we had an occupational therapist come out to the house and teach me like tips and tricks on like how to dress myself. I have 2 drains hanging from basically under they're attached in my ribs, and somebody has to drain them like 3 times a day. My husband does them morning before work and at night before bed, and then my mom comes over and does them midday. My mom's been having to give me a shower. It's the most humbling experience I've ever gone through. Like, I feel like cancer in general humbles you. But then you reach this point, at least in breast cancer, and probably in other cancers I'm just not familiar, where you get to the surgery bit and you look in the mirror and you are not you. I'm me under here somewhere, right? But I'm looking in the mirror and I'm bald. I have no chest. I'm watching my husband drain these drains and put paste on my nipples, essentially to keep them alive, while I recover. And it's awful. It's genuinely awful. I mean, I'm so lucky to have such supportive people. But it weighs on you. Like, it weighs on you that you have to be taken care of. And I don't like having to be taken care of. And it just sucks, to be honest. It sucks to be dependent. Especially when I'm so used to being like a hyper independent person, with traveling by myself for my whole career, and pretty much anything I've ever done, I've really valued being independent in it. So this has been really hard recovery for me. Today, I would say I rounded a corner yesterday as far as pain goes. Like, the pain was unbearable for a good week, but I think yesterday I definitely rounded a corner. Even just reaching to itch my neck is like, yeah, I rounded a corner. I was able to, my husband had mentioned like that maybe he was feeling like he was getting a cold, and I always make garlic soup. If you haven't had it, I know it sounds crazy, but it's delicious. But it's basically a natural like antibiotic, and it's perfect for when you feel like you're coming down with something. And so I was like, you know what, I can try to make that. It's not hard to make because I'm not like lifting heavy things in and out of the oven or whatever. So it's just like tiny chopping, peeling garlic. So I made that. So that felt good that like I was able to do that and do something for him and just do something for others in general, because it's just like I said, it's been so hard having to depend on other people. We haven't gotten my pathology back yet, and I am anxiously awaiting it because I really want to know what comes next. I really want to know if I'm going into radiation, or if my pathology comes back clear. Fingers crossed, that would be incredible, but I'm preparing myself for it not to. I know like the reality of my cancer typically isn't a complete response to chemo, so whatever I have to do, I will do. As I've said this whole journey, I will do what I gotta do. You know, among all of those things, the hardest, absolute hardest part has been not being able to pick up my daughter, not being able to play with her. It kills me. It genuinely kills me. Like, even just sitting next to her, I can't really, because she doesn't quite understand that, like, I can't, like, catch her if she's like crawling all over me, or, you know, like, she can't really like jump on me. And it's been really hard to not be able to play with her in the ways that like I typically do. I don't want this to be something that she like has to understand. I mean I know it's my reality, and one day she will understand that this is what I went through at this time. But I don't want her to feel any impact of what I'm going through right now. So yeah, that's been really hard. I miss her so much, and I hear her, my mother-in-law's in town helping with her, so much help. And I can hear her sometimes from the kitchen go, "Mama, where are you?" And it just kills me. It kills me. But I do try, like, I've been able to be like mobile, so I've been like going down and hanging out with her and kind of just being around while she plays, which is nice. I have this cap on because it, like, I get cold and I can't tie my bandana. But on a positive note, if you want to see my hair, I don't know if you can see it in this lighting, but it is really growing back, especially in the back of my head, but you can't really see it because I can't turn. Like I said, we're just waiting on pathology. I have a follow-up appointment on Tuesday of next week, and which is election day here in PA. So I'll also have I can't drive. That's another thing. So I'll have my husband take me to the polls so I can vote. And yeah, we'll have our appointment. I'll be interested in what they say. Hopefully we have my pathology back at that time. They said it could take a week to 10 days, so that's about it, really. I just really miss my old self before cancer, and I think that that's where I'm at in this process right now, and with having a lot of time just sitting here thinking. It's all I can think about is like, life used to be so different.